Hello everyone, this is Nidhi here. In this video, we will create a CI/CD process using Jenkins and Docker. As you can see from this image, we will be having lot of developers in our team. They are pushing the code in the GitHub. We will be creating a Jenkins that will pull the code from the GitHub. It will build their code, basically build the image and publish to Docker Hub. And then we have the image. We will deploy their application to the server, to the remote server or the production server. So here we have a Amazon EC2 where Docker is installed. So you can consider it as your production or test server. In this, we will be having sample Java application that we will be creating a war file and deploying in a Tomcat container. So let's see how we can do that. So there are some prerequisites. Obviously, you need two AWS EC2 instance. One is your Jenkins server and another is your Tomcat. Basically a server where it's not a Tomcat server, basically, it's your actual remote server. Jenkins and Docker, there should be the integration between them and make sure the SSH connection is already set up between two EC2 instances, and we need the Docker pipeline plugin. So let's start doing this. First thing, we have to create some sample application. So I have already created some sample application. As you can see, this is normal, some index.jsp logout, nothing much in this, but in your case, you could have your main application. So this is my sample code and I have written the pom.xml file. It is also very simple. I have two dependencies. I have put it there and some jar plugins I needed. And I'm just deploying. I'm just generating a war file using Maven. Okay. So you can also just clone this repo and run this ambient package. So what it will do, it will generate your war file and then in general what we do, we'll take that war file and we put it on our servers, mostly the Tomcat servers, and you can access it, right? So in my last tutorial I have shown the automation using Ansible, but in this we will be running that application inside a Docker container. Oh, so let's start with that. So first what we have to do, we have to create a Docker file. So this is my repo. I can show you directly in this GitHub repo. So if you go to my Docker file, I'm using the Tomcat latest. So this is the official image that is provided by the Tomcat. You can use that. You can provide your label if you need it. And this is the only command that is important basically. So this is my war file that is getting created. And this is the folder. So my war file is getting created under target. And this is what I am putting it. I am putting it under web apps folder, which will be inside a Docker container. And I am exposing this port. And at the last, I am just running this catalina.sh file to start the Tomcat service inside a container. So this is the Docker file that you need to write. Once you write this Docker file, the steps is very simple. You need to build it, right? Docker build, and then you will tag it. You can tag it with your build number also, and you can tag it with the latest. And this is how you can publish your image also if required. Yeah, so here you can see you have published the image also. So this is how you have to configure your credentials in the Jenkins, and then you can use those credentials here to publish your image to the Docker Hub. If you want to have more knowledge on the Docker publish, you can refer my old article on that also. And at the end, you are just running it on your Jenkins agent and you are running at the end on your remote host. Okay. So let's create a pipeline project. It's a simple, you can create, you can select a pipeline and you have to just use my repo, you can use it. And this is my Jenkins file and you can run it, right? So let me show you how you can do that. So this is my pipeline that I have created. As you can see, there is nothing much settings that is required. You have to just use your GitHub repo and master branch, and this is the Jenkins file that it is being used. Okay, so this is my last job that I ran. So here you can see that it is first compiling the project, right? After that, it builds it, and then it tag it, and you can log in it, and at the end it will push it. So now when it push it, you can see it in the Docker Hub. Let me refresh the page also. So you can see here, I have just published it 11 minutes ago. So you can see this latest one, I have published it previous. You can see other versions when I was doing some testing. So now everybody actually can use this image. And once this is done, you can run it. After running, how you need to access it? You have to put the IP and the port number, and this is my application name. So if you run this, you will seeing this login page. Again, this is just a sample application, but in your main application, this is how it should look. This is how it will be looking. Okay. So this is, I have shown you some output also. As I have said, this is the CI/CD process. So in this, right now it is showing you uh, these stages, right? One, two, three, four, lot of stages, but it depends on your project. If you want to have some unit testing automated, so you can put it before execute maven. If you have sonar cube, you can use that also in stages. If you have some kind of functional testing, smoke testing also automated, everything you can include in your Jenkins file. But yes, this is the basic process that you can use for achieving the continuous integration. How we are achieving continuous integration? Developers can commit the code. Developers will directly commit the code here, and then whenever the Jenkins job will run, it will automatically take the code. So this is called the continuous integration. Jenkins will build it and generate the war file, and the next step, it will deploy it. So before deploying, if you want to have different stages for the testing, you can include that, and at the end you will be deploying it on your production server. So yes, this is how you can do this. Thank you.